What's going on, guys? I'm Jaye the Black. Shout out to everybody who tuned in. I want to talk about Slim Thugg, okay? Apparently, he took to social media to blast who he calls soft men who are afraid to like photos of women on Instagram, okay? Now, I just want to say this. I did a video about Slim Thugg recently, and it was in regards to him and his wanting to date Meg Thee Stallion, and he made some comments that made him look very thirsty. I'll leave a link in the description box or in the comment section. You can go and check it out. Now, I don't know if this is a direct response to anything that I had to say or what other people had to say, but he's blasting men on who are not being thirsty. They're not showing their thirst, or they are not liking pictures and they're not leaving comments, because he left that out. You know, it's nothing wrong with liking a woman's photo. It's when you're acting extra thirsty is when people have an issue. And that's the one thing that Slim Thugg doesn't understand. Now, this is what he said, and this is according to the site Up News Info. So I'm the only person here who likes the picture that I like. He says, you fake MFers will see something you like and not even like because you are fake. You don't want to look thirsty. You worry about what someone else is going to say. You have to go to your B and answer like a B. You know, he continued, I never bow to a B. I'll always be the man in a relationship, and the B will bow to me, period. Now, this is him. Now, again, maybe people are pointing out the fact that he has tried to go at Meg Thee Stallion, probably other women as well, that we know about and we don't know about, and he has looked very thirsty. Let me just say this, okay? Speaking for myself, I have liked photos of women before. I have no issue with men liking photos. I think what makes the collective of us men look bad is when these guys get in these comment sections and they start to say very, very thirsty things. You got guys talking about marrying chicks, flying them out, paying her bills, doing this thing for her or that thing for her. When you get to that depth to where you start openly in the comment section in front of everybody just saying anything, the first thing that comes to mind, and you're getting ignored, like Slim Thugg, you're getting ignored, it does make you look bad, and other guys don't want to follow suit. So you're basically shaming guys because they're not doing what you're doing, because you think that people should act the same way on social media as you. I'm sorry, there's just a lot of guys that don't have to go that far to show a female that they are interested. They don't have to go that far. You may have to go that far, but for the most part, they don't have to go that far. And that makes you upset. The fact that there are guys who are not going to go in the comment sections or like posts of females dancing and twerking, like, they don't have that as a priority. They don't get up every day to get on social media and do what you do, Slim Thugg. But the fact that you're trying to shame these guys just shows you where we are. You know, you have people doing political campaign ads with women on polls telling you to go to the polls, and they actually had success in that particular ad campaign due to guys like Slim Thugg who think with the wrong head, who are constantly out here liking posts and following people because of how they look, not understanding that they are feeding the beast. This is why you have women out here on the daily getting OnlyFans. This is why you got most of these women thinking that they can be Instagram models, because these guys they have the wrong mindset. Okay, this is why we don't get respect as melanated men. We are thinking with the wrong head. We have the wrong priorities. Instead of Slim saying, you know what, let me put you up on game. Let me tell you how to get at these females on social media. But it's clear he may not be having much success. That is why he has to go and shame guys, because he is the one in comment sections for weeks and months on end, not getting a response. And he's looking bad out here because there are other guys that are hollering at these females and they're having success, but Slim isn't having that success. So because he's not having that success, no matter how hard he tries, and he's out here looking bad, he wants to get on social media and blast these guys because they're not doing what he is doing. These are the type of guys that we are trying not to be. These are the type of guys that we are trying to red pill, because if a woman knows that she can manipulate and control you through the way that she looks, she's going to always have an advantage over you. No matter how much you say that you are the man in a relationship, you run things. If a woman knows that you have the mindset of a thirsty simp, she's going to treat you accordingly. She's going to know how to maneuver, how to manipulate you. And you don't even know. You wouldn't even know. Because in your mind, liking pictures and commenting on them and saying these different things, other guys should do it too. And if they don't, they're soft. I don't know how you was able to correlate men doing all that to them being soft and to them bowing down to women. No. I think you got it messed up. I think boosting these women's egos and self-esteem every day is bowing down to them, because again, you're feeding the beast. You're only making the dysfunction in these females' minds get worse. You are helping that. Look at how he jumped to the defense of Meg Thee Stallion, even though she's wrong, even though she's going to be proven to be wrong. These guys are taking the opportunity, because they want to get with her, to side with her, to throw a dude under the bus. That's why I tell y'all there is no bro code. Look at Ryan Henry. Look at what he did to his friend that had beat cancer. He was screwing his wife. Well, a girlfriend, not his wife, but screwing his girlfriend. A wife, well, screwing his woman. And Ryan Henry admitted to it. This is what we have out here, man. We got melanated men who wonder why they do not have power in society, because, bro, you're not thinking clearly. You rather get on social media and shame men because, once again, they're not putting a woman's box on a pedestal. They're not. I told y'all, there are a lot of guys out there that aren't red pilled. There's a lot of guys out there who do not care to wake up. They want to be asleep. They want to chase after women who play games with them, and then they get frustrated as to why they can never have the success that they want with women. Well, you're allowing them to manipulate you and play you, and you wonder why that's continuing to happen. That's continuing to happen because of the things that you allow to happen. And a lot of these guys allow themselves to get played, and they're looking for somebody to blame. You're shaming the wrong people. I don't know. It's easier, I guess, for these guys to shame other men instead of calling out women on the dysfunctional behavior. I think it's easier because, again, you got guys that are too busy trying to smash these chicks on social media instead of being honest with them. Let me tell you something, bro. You will get more play from women if you're honest with them instead of lying to them. This is why Slim can't get anywhere with Meg Thee Stallion. He can't get anywhere with her because he would rather tell her what she wants to hear, flirt with her, hop to her defense, even though she is wrong and she's going to be proven wrong, because he wants an opportunity to get with her. That's how these guys think. And they wonder why they don't get respect in society. They wonder why people treat them the way that they do. Why these women have no respect for them. Why other groups of people in general don't have respect for us. Because we're thinking on a very low frequency. And we have nobody but ourselves to blame at the end of the day. And you want to call out other men because they don't do the same things that you do? We should be out here commanding respect. We should be out here getting women to want to come to us. We should have women thirsting for us. You're a rapper. You've been in this industry for a while. You should never have to get to the point to where you're shaming other men for not doing what you're doing, and they're not rappers. They're not making the money that you're making. You see, if I was a renowned rapper who's making a lot of money, the one thing you will never see me do is be in these comment sections flirting with chicks who ain't giving me no play. I'm gonna be in the DMs and I'm going to be winning. But instead of winning in the DMs, they want to get in the comment section and for months on end try to holler at chicks that really ain't checking for them like that. Now, maybe if you can catch them at a vulnerable spot in their life, maybe they'll give you some play. But sooner or later, they're going to wake up and say, you know what, this guy's lame. Why am I dealing with this guy? And they're going to kick you to the curb too. So understand this, gentlemen. You do not have to listen to these guys who are clearly blue-pilled, clearly do not understand social politics. They don't understand the dynamics in society today. They don't understand that women respect power. Women want honesty. They're going to be the vocal minority that's going to rail against honesty, but there are going to be a silent majority of women who understand and believe that guys like Slim Thugg do not get respect for them because he will tell them what they want to hear. He's going to flirt with them. He's going to want to sleep with anything that moves. I'm not saying that he does that, but when you have that mindset, that point to where you want to shame other men for not doing what you're doing, you have a mindset that women just don't respect, bro. They don't respect that mindset. And you are making a lot of dudes turn against you. Now, maybe you want to appeal to women. Maybe you thought that it would be hilarious for you to say these things. But what you got to understand, Slim, is that the things we say, there are ramifications for it. And from some of the responses that I've seen, there are guys that don't agree with you. There are guys that think you're a clown, bro. And if you look at the video I did weeks back regarding him and Megan, he's looking like an even bigger clown now. Why do you get to the point to where you want to shame other men for not engaging in the same thirsty behaviors as you? I will never understand that.